Alright, let's go guys. Good luck. Thanks again for the quick fill for this one. Just one box for tonight. So it should be a quick one. Mga 30 minutes tapos na tong live na to. Good evening everyone and best of luck. Let's open this up. Let me just make sure everyone is in the stream. Grabe, yesterday nakaswerte tayo. Finally, naka-isang Charizard. Let's get another one tonight. Back to back tayo. This should be a quick one. 30 minutes lang to. Medyo sanay na tayo magbukas. Alright, let's as always, let's shuffle it briefly. And tomorrow we'll be trying out half boosters. Let's see if we could have the same luck in the half boosters or even better. Let's get more Charizards at lesser packs. Alright, I think that should be good. Let's distribute the packs. Alright, here we go. So we have one spot equals 3 packs each. Alright, spot 1, Boss Dennis. Spot 2, Boss Events. Spot 3, Boss K23. Spot 4 for Boss Gemo. Spot 5 for Boss Edward. Spot 6 for Boss Events. Spot 8 for Boss Brian. Spot 9 for Boss FP. Spot 10 for Boss Jeremy. Spot 11 for Boss K23. Spot... Hold on. Tama diba? Spot 10. Spot 11 for Boss K23. Wait lang ah. Yeah, tama. My bad. Buntik na. And spot 12 for Boss Dennis. I think that should be good. I thought I miscounted. Alright, we start with you, Boss Dennis. Best of luck. Let us begin. Let's get another SIR tonight, especially that Charizard. So yun, we've confirmed it's possible. Here at HxM, we pulled every SIR na for the past releases. At least one of the rarest hit of the product. Alright, I'll send a timestamp now. I'll send a timestamp in the group chat. It's for YouTube. Alright. Alright, let's go. Boss Dennis, here are your 6 packs. Every release natin, we have pulled the rarest card. Last time, it was the Gold Gardevoir. Though hindi natin nakuha si Lucario, pero si Gardevoir rare din yun. The previous one, we got the Lily's art. We got the Mewtwo. Anyways, let's go. Let's get that Charizard tonight. You know, starting off with an illustration rare, Boss Dennis. We have a Meowth. Right, one of the nicer illustration rares in this product. I like those classic Pokemon. The Pokemon I grew up with. What's up, Boss Luis? Attendance check. Nice of you to be present again tonight. Ludicolo, Smeargle, and a Palmot. We will be ripping this almost every day this week until we run out of stock. And then another few weeks of no Pokemon maybe while we wait for the ME3 chasing for Gengar. But in the meantime, we still have We still have rocks, so we will keep ripping Pokemon for the next few days. Darumaka, Swinub, Toxtricity. We don't wanna force our breaks naman in Pokemon. We don't wanna get it at super expensive prices as well. If we get some steal prices, we will continue to rip. But in the meantime, these are still quite pricey. Alright, we have a full art. Good luck. Full art, Boss Dennis. Not bad tonight for you. We have a Meowth and now a full art. Oh man, we have a Charizard once again. 2 nights in a row, but this one is the full art. First time pulling this. Congrats. Nice, nice hit. Yon. Let's go, Boss Dennis. Congrats. Alright, finally Charizard is showing up to our breaks. After a few days this week. Absent, he's present. 2 nights in a row. Next. Last pack for you, Boss Dennis. I love the Mega Charizard. Mas angas talaga yung black kesa sa yung orange. The other Mega, I prefer the black one. Alright, here we go. Last card. We have a double rare Mega Sharpedo. Alright, thanks, Boss Dennis. Congrats. I'd say this is a very solid 6 packs for you. I prefer that full art Charizard over any illustration rares. Congrats, Boss Dennis. Let's go. On to the next. Boss Edward, you're up next. Good luck. Boss Edward, you have 6 packs. Alright, what's up, Boss Edward? Good luck. Thanks again for the support. Grabe, natandaan mo pa pala yung dating delivery natin. We still use the basket. Only the OGs know. Back in the pandemic, we used the basket as a pulley. One of our OG joiners. Good luck, Boss Edward. Natawa ko dun kanina. Ganun nga pala dati. Time flies. Yeah, for those who don't know, before we sort our cards in the second floor, and then my balcony kami. I used to have a basket with a rope, and I use it as a pulley back in the pandemic, during COVID, during shipping days, back in the day. Gligar, Jigglypuff, Suicune. Low Kicks, Linoon, and a Reshiram. Alright, on to your next 3. Good luck as well in your personal break, boss. With your son. Let me know what you hit. If you can hit that Charizard, let me know. Alright, your first hit. We have a Oricorio. Bukas mag-half booster tayo, guys. We will try that out first time. half booster boxes. So that's basically half of this full. So 18 packs per box. We'll try that out tomorrow. Alright, we have a illustration rare for Ludicolo. Illustration rare of Ludicolo. Going to you, boss. Last pack. Low Kicks, Grand Ball, and Genesect. Alright, hope you do better in your own box with your son tonight. Good luck to you there. You have one illustration rare, Ludicolo, and Oricorio double rare. Alright, on to the next. Boss K23, good luck. Dami mong packs tonight. Sana maka-SIR. Si Charizard naman, naka-Rotom na tayo. Alright, good luck, boss K23. Let's get that right SIR for you. We already pulled you 2 SIRs if I'm not mistaken. A Lopunny and a Rotom. Hoping for that Charizard or the Sharpedo. But of course, priority on the Charizard. Alright, let's go. Good luck. We already pulled the main SIR. Let's try to find that gold. I think that gold is much rare. Personally, I like the Mega Charizard more, the classic SIR. Alright, double rare. Next. After this pala is you, Boss Gemo. Mamoswine. Oops, sorry. Yun, ito na pala yung hit card dun. Sableye, Mamoswine, Moltres. Palmot. Ooh, that one is an illustration rare. Let's save that. Let's set that aside. More, sana, more. Vibrava. We have a Mega Diancie. Alright, I think that is a double rare again. Rotom. Last two. Moltres, Cresselia, and Suicune. Sayang wala. Last pack. Good luck, last shot at an SIR. Last shot. Let's go. Charmeleon. There we go. 2 out of, I think, 9. Yeah, 2 out of 9 has an illustration rare. Let's go for this one first. Good luck, boss. We have an illustration rare for Dugong. Alright, nice. May presyo din si Dugong. You have total of 3 double rares, 1 illustration rare, and your second illustration rare. Not bad. Let's go. We have... Oy! We have a Wooper. Shucks. Sayang. Kala ko yung nakabike. Kala ko si Don. Di pala. It's just a Wooper. But fun fact, this is inspired by the game. You could find Wooper in this specific spot in the game. The recent game. I forgot the name. But that's how they made that card. Sword and Shield, I think. I may be wrong. But basta one of those live games. Yung ano na, yung nasa Switch na. One of those Switch games. Gemo. Alright, good luck. Boss Gemo, start of your packs. Good luck. May double rare ka. It's a Mega Gengar. Alright, that's one of the nicer double rares you can get. After this is you, Boss Evets. Let's get you something that we can send to PSA. Ikaw din, Boss Gemo. Good luck. Sayang no, Boss Gemo, yung mga previous hits mo. Nasubmit na natin dati. I think you pulled several nice cards. Bulbasaur and sino yun dati? Captain Pikachu? Tama ba? I forgot. Honchkrow, Duraludon, and Ambipom. Alright, not tonight, boss. You have 1 Mega Gengar. Thanks for joining. On to the next. Boss Vets, you have 3 packs. Timestamp 20-minute mark. After this is you, Boss Brian. Stand by. No SIR yet tonight. So my chance, mga naiwan. Though SIRs are not guaranteed per box. But as long as wala pang lumabas, I think may chance pa tayo makaisa. So full art, it's a punk helmet item. Boss Vets. Alright, we have... Wow! Another Ash. Not the other one. The other one was a full art, but this one we'll take it. Still a Charizard. It's a double rare. 2 Charizards in this box. I'm always gonna overreact if I see a Charmeleon at the back. Right there at the top left. What's up, boss? Lucky James. Good morning. Good morning. Alright, not bad. 2 of 3. Boss Vets, Charizard, saka Punk Helmet. Alright, next up is you, Boss Brian. Good luck. You have 3 packs, Boss Brian. And then Boss FP. And then Boss Jeremy. So this is a quick break. Just 1 box for tonight. We're running out na rin of booster boxes actually. We'll try to find some more at better prices so we could price our breaks cheaper as well. We do have half boosters though. We'll start ripping that next break. Maybe tomorrow or on Friday. Next pack. Viper, Zacian. Full art! We have a battle cage. Boss Brian, I think we pulled this for you din kahapon. If I'm not mistaken. Ikaw ata nakakuha. Full art pa din. Alright, here we go. Last pack for you. Reshiram, Bronzong, and Zacian. Alright, not tonight. 1 full art. But that's about it. Thanks, Boss Brian. So next again. Appreciate you, boss. Till next break. Boss FP. Game. Alright, one of our day 1 joiners. Good luck, Boss FP. Let's add to your submission. Uy. Uy! Uy! Oh man! Can we make it twice? Can we make it 2 in a row? Boss FP. Boss FP. Are you watching? Let's sweat it out. Let's sweat it out. Glisser. Zacian. Zacian again. My chance. My chance. Can we submit 2 Charizards to PSA this month? Thanks, Boss Happy G, by the way, for submitting it to us, our poll yesterday. Hopefully it grades a 10. Alright, plug ko lang guys. We do accept PSA submissions. If you have any cards to grade to PSA, hit us up. We can help you in turning your raw cards into PSA 10s. Alright, here we go. This is an SIR. Another SIR. Another night. Another SIR. Boss FP. Good luck. We have a Mega Sharpedo. Congrats. We will take it. Congrats. Congrats. Second best SIR in the product. Not a Zard tonight. But congrats on that. Mega Sharpedo. Alright, let's end with you, Boss Jeremy. Good luck. Thanks so much for joining, guys. Boss Jeremy. Last 3. May maiwan pa ba, Boss Jeremy? Kahit ano lang. Magandang IR. Kahit hindi na si Charizard. Magandang IR. Good luck. Mega Heracross. Palmy, Dizzying Valley, Palmot. Last pack. Thanks so much once again for those who joined and for those who stayed to watch us tonight as well. Appreciate you all. Hope to see you in our future breaks. We'll be ripping half boosters next. Last pack for this break. Good luck, Boss Jeremy. Toxtricity and final card. Wala, sayang. Alright, just this for you, Boss Jeremy. Thanks so much for joining, guys. Hope to see you in tomorrow's break. NBA and Pokemon, both tomorrow. Tomorrow's break sa NBA will be our classic 1-1. Hope to see you guys at the drop. 1-1 hobby tomorrow. 1-1 got pricier these days. It got expensive. People got tired of Topps flagship. Bumalik sila sa 1-1. Bumalik sila sa Panini. Yeah, Panini products have been pumping these days. Alright, bye guys. Hope to see you in tomorrow's drop. Peace out. Have a great evening. Bye guys.